in the next, 5 to 10 years, there's going to be sort of a consolidation where brands really just want to either sell themselves on Amazon or sell to Amazon or partner exclusively with a competent Amazon seller. That said, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of brands out there, endless opportunity for those willing to contact the brands and create value add services for brands. So there's absolutely opportunity. And one analogy I like to talk about in terms of opportunity, if you think about brands, like it's not some static thing where like the leading brands of today are going to be the leading brands of a century from now. Everything is dynamic. Brands are either gaining popularity, gaining market share, or they've peaked, or they're losing popularity and losing market share. Like think about like a Revlon, for instance. Like it was a multi-billion-dollar like leading beauty brand, and now I think they filed for bankruptcy fairly recently or some sort of restructuring, and it just doesn't have the same cachet that it once did. So brands are either growing or they're dying, and so really the opportunity is capitalizing on brands that are growing. So the brands, the $10 billion or $100 billion brands of tomorrow are nothing today. They're just ideas in someone's head today. So there's always going to be a new stream of brands entering, the river that is Amazon. So and then there's always going to be some popular brands that are kind of dying and exiting the river. So it's kind of like circle of life. It's like endless like regeneration of brands coming in, brands leaving, brands, maintaining. So as provided that there's, thousands of brands every single year coming on, and, those brands initially don't have a clue with Amazon, and they'd love to partner with someone who does have a clue, that's going to be a constant stream that I don't see ending anytime in the near future. So given that, I think there's going to be opportunity long-term to partner with brands to sell on Amazon.
Cool. You talked about barriers to entry.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? And give me examples. Like you said, the barrier to entry is getting higher. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, and I'll kind of rephrase that too. So there are certain brands where they're not going to take you seriously unless you're doing big purchase orders. So someone with $1,000 just isn't going to have a prayer to partner with a household brand name, because you just simply can't spend enough to have that business that brand want to do business with you. I'd say for someone in the ultra low capital range, an extra $500 to $1,000, even $5,000, you may want to start flipping products or doing yard sales or doing like high ROI arbitrage stuff or books just to build capital and also kind of get your feet wet. To enter wholesale, you need to do purchase orders at least, a couple $1,000s with a brand. And I will say that while there are, medium and large brands that you're going to have to throw money around to make the numbers work, there are plenty of mom and pop small brands that are willing to work with a small seller and do, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 purchase orders. So there is a brand size that is the right match for everyone. So you don't have to go after Apple and Samsung as a brand new seller. It's just not going to happen. You can go with Aunt Jamie's strawberry jam, whatever, out of Wyoming. And they have a few jams that they create all by hand, and they have a little following. There's people searching for the product because they like it. That's the perfect type of brand you could go after.
Thanks for watching this YouTube video. And if you want to learn directly from me and fast track your way to wholesale success, click the link below and we'll talk to you soon.